So I'm watching this movie about Moses, and this burning bush just said, I am that I am, and the burning bush was supposed to be God, and God said, I am that I am, and that's one of my favorite quotes in ancient history, I am that I am, because it really says, I am that I am. Like, actually, I think I said that in my last video I made. I said, I am the walls, I am the rocks, I am the objects around me, and I've seen telekinesis before, and I've done it before, so like, in the higher realms. And anyway, so I know that I am, as within, so without. I am the objects around me. I mean, I manifest them all, is what I'm trying to say. I manifest every object around me. Anyway, I was trying to think, and now I'm thinking about God and the science of God, and I was thinking, what if, God is actually the intelligence behind all energy? This unified energy, and that's God. God is the intelligence behind energy. All energy collectively, working as one giant being, and that's how we're all connected. That's how we are all one being. That one being is God. That one being is the all. The all is mental. The all is mind. That's what Thoth says. Question everything, but truly these are connections in ancient history and ancient texts and ancient hermetic texts that I've been making a lot lately. And if there were a God, you know, I'd want to know the science behind it, or the lack of science behind it. I mean, I'd like to know everything about him, her. I don't really believe it's a man or a female, for sure. I don't believe that, because even our souls are not male or female. We can reincarnate as a girl or a boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so God must be genderless energy, pure energy. And then the form is just God taking on one form. So God is the form and the formless. And if you look at Deepak Chopra, and when he talks about infinite formless energy, you know, it sort of makes sense. But what if God is the intelligence behind energy? And intelligence, the definition of intelligence is the ability to pick up new information and apply it. And so the intelligence behind energy would be the ability to intake information and spit out information. Because, you know, picking up new information and applying it. It would be the ability to pick up any information from anywhere, any place, anytime, and I guess it would be its max potential, but, well, yeah, it's consciousness, it's everywhere, it's just all the consciousness in the universe acting as one being. Our highest self, if you will. These are just random thoughts, you know, I'm gonna make a documentary on it soon, but just a random thought. Is God the intelligence behind all energy in the universe? Everything is energy, guys. Everything is energy. And if there ever was a God, he would have to know everything. He'd have to be on that spectrum of connectivity, meaning connected to everybody, connected to everything. He would have to know everything, be all-knowing, you know what I'm saying? At least that's how I envision God. When I think of God, I think all-powerful, all-knowing, the apex of probably the number one highest intelligent being, and just all-powerful, like all the power that you could ever imagine, and the ability to watch over anyone and anything in any way, place, shape, or form. Because we all have different definitions of what a god could do. Some people think it's a magic man in the sky. I don't believe it's a man. I don't believe it's a single, you know. And Jesus says, our Father. I think that was a metaphor. You know, if I were to do the science behind Jesus, I think he's talking about metaphor. I don't think he thinks that when he says Son of God, you know, because I like to study all the ascended masters. I really do. I like to study all the great minds of history. And, well, everything is energy, so if there was a God, he'd obviously be energy. Because everything is energy. Unless he's, like, so godly that he created something that wasn't energy, then, I don't know. But, that just doesn't even make any sense. But, I mean, like, he's God. It doesn't have to make sense. I don't know. Anyway, what if God is the intelligence behind energy? Because energy is consciousness, and consciousness is aware. You gotta think about that. Like, consciousness is aware. It's awareness. There's unawareness, which is unconscious. And then there's like awareness, which is conscious. And then there's like subconscious, which is like preconscious, which is like somewhat aware. It's different levels of intelligence, different levels of programming, it's different levels of being. It's different frequencies, different vibrations.